Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We are out of story quests for the Tinkerer and Plagueherald at the moment, so we're going to be doing one of the regular jobs and just getting a little bit of cash, a little bit of XP, try and get these guys up to level 6. I think we'll go after the imps with the mind control, because that's it's a fun one, but it's also a dangerous one. Really, we'd want someone who can consistently do wounds, but going in with curses could be useful. Going in with high damage could be useful, and poison and stuff like that. In fact, we can even poison them and then remove the poison using the Plagueherald and do direct damage that way. So there's possibilities for how we could deal with these. 7 health on the elite imps though. That's it's going to be a pain. But they've only got 1 innate shield, so we'll see how we do. We've got an encounter along the way. Tired of traversing a tedious route around a dense forest, you contemplate taking a path straight through the maze of branches to shorten your journey time considerably. You notice a slight clearing behind the bushes up ahead that could prove to be a shortcut. Yeah, we'll take the shortcut. Clearing continues on through the forest, and you're pleased to make it through the other side. At the forest edge, you're just about to rejoin the road when you notice a patch of bushes adorned with strange purple berries. Eat the berries! The berries not only taste foul, but they seem poisonous too. Hooray! Why exactly each and every member of your party decided to try the berries, you're not quite sure, but you all feel dreadful as you rejoin the road. Alright, so we're starting this poisoned. Not great, but it's amusing. You've received a request to deal with the problem of bandits acting very strangely, attacking on sight while apologising. We've seen this mission before, so we'll skip past the text and get right on into it. Tinkerer, not going to manage Dynamo, so maybe Straggler with only long rests. Plagueherald, only short rests, sure. This is more likely than this, so yeah. Tinkerer's probably not going to get enough XP to level up. And of course, yeah, we're both poisoned. As you step out, you notice none of the bandits are moving. They do not react. You're about to investigate further when the nearest one strains a whisper. Run! Run away! The imps control us! We can't! At that moment, an imp flies out laughing. The bandits suddenly react and charge into battle. Take down the imps and surely the bandits will stop fighting. Okay, so not only do we have to take out the imps, but we need to get past them in order to get the others in the other rooms. Stunning these guys would be kind of useful, like blocking them up. Stunning and disarming, in fact. So if we start off here and we go for disintegration beam, we can disarm this guy while stunning you. So stun shot, disintegration beam, and that means we can think about getting you killed quickly. What's going to be our best way of doing that? Fetid flurry will 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too far away for that. It's too far away for almost all things we would want to do. So if we start here, we can hit him with Creeping Curse to get poison on him and spread the plague to do direct damage. That's what we'll do. We'll just try and focus him down. Okay, bandits are just staying still, thankfully. And they're moving before us, which is great, because that means that the disarm and stun will take effect for the following turn. So we get stun on you. Not much damage, that's fine. Step on in. Do a disarm. And we will get back stun shot. Okay. Plagueherald, get the poison on you first. It's unfortunate with it being the minus. And again with the minus, wow, they're going to poison and curse us. We're already poisoned. So... thankfully, very little damage. Okay, I think we need to just hit him quickly. If we go Winged Congregation, we can step this way and do a little bit of healing. And Fetid Flurry will get a solid hit and another curse on him. We could do the counter to that with Restorative Mist to heal your poison as well. And do we have something that's a decent range? 1, 2, 3. Actually, we could use Enhancement Field to shoot him. Yeah, let's do that. So bandits are once again staying still, although they are stunned and disarmed, so not a great deal that they're going to be doing there. So step in, get the healing. Big hit. Great. In that case, Enhancement Field is unfortunately wasted. Although we can open the door and see what's through in the next room. You're over at the back. Come back and do the healing. And we'll skip the Enhancement Field for now. These two traps here are really frustrating. We're going to have to walk onto one of them. I think there's going to be 4 imps in total. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we go 5 steps, but we can only really go 4 steps. But we could go 4 steps and pull this guy in, and then following turn maybe we step onto the trap. So Dangerous Contraption will move us fast enough. Stun Shot will stun one of these. Under the Skin, 1, 2, 3, 4 will get us into the room. And Paralyzing Bite will do what we need. Get one of these blocked up. Okay. Bandit Guard's going to move and attack a little. That's annoying because that's potentially going to block us off on this route. So I think we're going to have to stun you instead. I don't mind wasting a curse on that. That's actually really handy for us. So step on through. That's gonna hurt. That's really quite painful. Okay, well, we may as well get in here, and we could use a bomb to stun these two. That will help us out. Okay, we need to heal up, and we need to clear traps, and we need to deal with this guy. So one thing at a time. These two are stunned, so we don't have to worry too much about them. We could go for Stamina Booster to get some healing. We can go for Reviving Shock to get some like extreme healing should we need it. So I think Stamina Boost is going to get us healed up enough to be able to step onto here, but we're going to have to do more on the following turn, and we're going to have to hit the other trap as well. Because we don't have any jump moves. We could give you back a card, but that's not helpful for us. Yeah, I think we move in with Volatile Concoction for right now. Over here, what can we do to do direct damage? If we Nightmarish Affliction you, then at least that gets you poisoned and cursed. And we're not going to do more than that. Scatter Terror just means that we're going to live a little bit longer. I don't like this, but I think it's fine. Bandit Guard's staying still. This is good. So Nightmarish Affliction on you. We don't need to target anyone else. Although if we do target the other guys, it'll put more curses in the enemy deck. Okay, heal yourself. And we're going to have to step on to here. Skip the rest of your movement. Crankbow will blap it. Reviving Shock will give us the healing we need. So we're really kind of leaning in heavy on this. If we move after that and we go Virulent Strain, we can do the last bits of damage if there is anything left. Or actually we could do Accelerated End. So let's say Epidemic and Accelerated End, and hopefully that'll be enough to kill him. Okay, he's going to get rid of the poison, which is a bit of a shame. And all that shield is very unhelpful. Luckily we can pierce through a lot of it. So, Crankbow with piercing at advantage. Down in one. Alright, heal yourself. And that means Accelerated End isn't that useful unless we want to try and do something to these guys. So maybe we step in with the Plagueherald and we just take the damage for right now. Because we can do a short rest with the Tinkerer and get most of that healed up. Okay, short rest. No, we need Restorative Mist. Ah, we also need Stamina Booster. Right, Restorative Mist, that gets immediate healing there. And then Disintegration Beam would move us into the next room. You know what? Let's say flamethrower while we figure out what's going on. We'll do a short rest here. We can lose Creeping Curse. So we need Winged Congregation, open the door, step back, do a little bit of healing, and Paralyzing Bite to buy us a little bit of time. Okay, Bannocs are just going to shield and retaliate. That's fine, I don't mind if they stay where they are. There's 2 more imps for us to kill. So open this up. There is one of them. So skip the rest of the movement, I think. Yeah, you're not going to do much damage. Get the healing in there. And we'll just paralyze him. We can't hit both of these at the same time. So stopping us getting cursed at the moment is more useful. Right, Tinkerer. Step on into here. Actually, let's do the direct healing and the shielding. Although, if you're only going to do attack 2, let's block that with our body rather than shielding up. That's fine by me. Okay. Stun shot. Disintegration beam. If we go slightly faster, we could end up disintegrating this. So, Scatter Terror, it's got nice piercing. Or we do Fetid Flurry and just take the damage that way. I think that's probably going to be better. So we're going quite quickly this time. Bannockguard's not going to move. The Archer is doing annoying stuff. The Forest Imp Elite must die as soon as possible. So hit him big. That is big. We can't move anywhere, so let's just use Scatter Terror as it is. That's not too bad. We can't move. So getting you disintegrated, I think, is the right choice in this situation. Right, we need to get into the next room. This is going to be quite painful. Let's go quite big on the assumption. Enhancement field for the ranged attack. And dangerous contraption to get us in there. We might be burning some cards this time. Under the Skin will move us in quite nicely as well, and Nightmarish Affliction will get poison on our target. Nope, I will be using my ring for that. That one's fine. That's also fine. Okay, let's open it up. There's that last imp. Okay, we've only got range 3 with this Nightmarish Affliction. Oh, and these guys are going to do some nasty stuff. Yeah, we're going to be burning cards. But let's hit him nevertheless. So we could have gone in the doorway, but I don't think it would have really been beneficial. There is definitely an advantage to getting more curses in the enemy deck. And an additional curse, I like that. Nope. We will burn Accelerated End. Nope. We will burn Epidemic, I think. Yeah, because we can still use Spread the Plague. Alright, Tinkerer, come on in. So we're really not grabbing much money this time. But maybe next turn. Right, short rest because we need to go faster. I don't want to lose Enhancement Field, so let's redraw that. I don't mind losing Stun Shot. Restorative Mist, Enhancement Field. We'll try and get this guy killed quickly. And short rest over here. I'm fine to lose Nightmarish Affliction at this point in time. So we're going to go for Fetid Flurry and Spread the Plague and just try and tank it out. Tinkerer. Hit him first. Amazing. All we need to do is survive the turn. Let's get as much money as we can. Plagueherald, come down here and grab one of these bits. And we could shoot someone. I don't think it's really going to do much, but almost killed him. There's that ×0 we needed. Another ×0. Ah, 3 curses in a row. That makes me very happy. We will burn under the skin. And we should be protected now, except maybe one can get in on the doorway. But we've got enough cards to make it through this. Just take the damage. And that is a really smooth victory. As the last imp dies, the bandits suddenly stop attacking you. Thank you, we had no control over our actions. This bandit life isn't for me no more. I'm going back to work in a pub. So we did manage to get a little bit of experience for the Plagueherald. And there we go. Ring of Brutality design, 10 gold and 6 XP. As I said, not a huge amount of gold, but we have managed to get some. Still not got enough XP in order to level these two up, so we'll be doing the same again in just a moment. And there is the Ring of Brutality. Now we do have one of these out amongst our team. It's potentially, like situationally, really quite useful. Most of these things are, but they cost a lot and they do take up plenty of slots. Not that we're filling our slots, but I'd be more interested in getting more stamina potions, and we just haven't really been seeing those. And the replacement one that's coming is the Wave Crest. So we've got choices for what we do next time. But as I said, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.